I'll start with sales and discounts. Always run a sale and discount on your entire store, the entire time the store is fucking running. Like, this is such a simple mistake that people make when they're in my DMs, and I see them make each and every single fucking day. And it's just make sure you always have a sale sale and discount running. It can be 10%, it can be 50%. Grand scheme of things, doesn't really matter that much as long as it's always running.
Next one I'd say is only having one store, not spreading out your revenue sources across multiple different stores. You can't just have one store, because if that store goes down, gets suspended, gets banned, whatever, then you're fucked. If you have 5 stores and one goes down, you only lost 20% of what you were earning. So that's the next thing I'd say.
Yeah, I would agree with that. But when you're right in the beginning, don't overcomplicate it by doing too much work, I don't think. It depends if you're intelligent or not.
Yeah. It depends how much you've got going on as well. It doesn't take that much to open stores.
See, the thing is, how much going on? I found that super interesting because there's people inside of Etsy Kings, which is the program that I run. There's people in there that have kids that are like 35, they have a wife, and they have a house, they have a mortgage, they have a 9 to 5. And then there's 20-year-olds that think they have the most things going on in the entire fucking world. They don't have any kids, they don't have a fucking girlfriend, they just do fuck all, just go out with their boys and shit. Like, you don't have stuff going on if you're 20 and you don't have any responsibilities, you don't have a kid.
Nah, that's a good point.
Like, you actually have so much. Like, realistically, if you work 8 hours a day, let's say it's 10 hours, you still have a good fucking
There's no excuse, really.
But yeah, okay, more actionable advice. So third thing, pricing. Pricing's super important. Biggest mistake I see, big mistake I see people make. And you don't want to go too high, you don't want to go too low. Typically you want to undercut slightly from the competition. You don't want to go super high, you don't want to go super low. If you're selling jewelry for 10 quid, people don't believe that it's high quality. People come onto the Etsy platform to buy high quality jewelry that's handmade or unique. So if you're selling something at fucking 3 quid, 5 quid, 6 quid, people don't believe it's high quality. You are gonna get sales, do not get me wrong. And there is a market for lower quality stuff, but more often than not, people come to buy the kind of medium tier. So like 15 to 25, 15 to 30. So don't go super cheap. Fourth thing, let me think of something. Product research. And product research is the most important thing when it comes to Etsy. You can mess up a lot of different things, but if you have good products, you will always get sales. So product research, don't overcomplicate things. When you're right in the beginning, obviously I have 1,000,001 product research methods that I personally do and the team does and Oscar does. But easiest one for a beginner is steal products that are already selling well on the Etsy platform. Whether that's in jewelry or a different niche, just steal products that are already doing well and list them on your store. Don't overcomplicate things. Don't be going on AliExpress like, oh yeah, I know which product works well because I'm a genius. No, you don't know shit. Just copy products that are already doing well. And again, going back to the third point, undercut the pricing slightly. Fifth point.
Customer service and reviews, I'd say. Reviews kind of like another point, but
customer service, I don't know. I feel like people don't fuck up that much, but we'll touch on that. So customer service and reviews, super simple. I mean, do you want to talk about that?
Well, customer service, all I'd say is just make sure you're replying to everyone within like a day, and you're not being a fucking idiot. You're not giving 1-2 word answers and just calling them a fucking G or bro. You're actually being like talking professionally, addressing them, saying kind regards, all this shit, and making them feel valued. Because then for the next point 6, reviews. Makes it so much easier to get a review if you've been there every step of the way with the customer, almost doing them favors. And you can be chatting shit, but like it doesn't matter. As long as the customer feels valued and feels like you've been helping them like every step of the way, holding their hand while their order's on their way to you. Just giving them updates. Oh, your order's now on its way. Your order, you should have arrived today. Oh, I've dispatched your order, all this shit. When you ask for a review and then you've done all of these favors for them and you're asking for one little favor, which is please give me a 5-star review to share your feedback with me, blah, blah. Just, again,
reviews are very important right in the beginning. It's just going to boost your entire store. I would not recommend to do fake reviews. They're kind of unnecessary. Opens your store up to problems at a later date. But reviews, just provide a good customer experience. Just actually provide a good customer experience to the customer, and they're gonna normally look after you, and Etsy's normally gonna not have a problem with you. Yeah. Sixth point would be don't start things too quickly. Don't add 100 products first day. Space actions out. I can't talk too much about these specific methods, but space actions out. Don't go so like, just don't go crazy immediately into your store. It's not a good idea. Space actions out. Space it out over a couple of days. Seventh point, thumbnail images and imagery. You want your images to tell a story. You want your thumbnail image to be very clickable. So if it looks with a white background, looks super shit, looks super boring, no one's gonna click on it. Just the facts. No one's gonna fucking click on that shit.
Because we're dropping a lot of good, a lot of like valuable game
just
here.
make a thumbnail super good, basically. Make the first thumbnail super good. Add a couple extra photos that show different parts of the item. Make it look good. Easy, done.